We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Braves will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Atlanta, the second baseman, Dansby Swanson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready now, Marchakis, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he misses it. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Marchakis rounds the corner and is headed home. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, this guy's been really good as of late. 7 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. Comes set, and the 0-1. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he rips it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
So digging in now, Gary Sheffield. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
And you've got to love when you have a shortstop that can produce such big offensive numbers for you. That usually isn't the case.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Wow.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate, John Smoltz hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Braves on top, 4-0. John Smoltz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Turner.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Cody Seeger.
Here's Corey Seeger with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Pitch is popped up. Freeman waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Chopper to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could probably play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Nick Marchakis digging in now. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. 1 away now, as that's career home run number 499. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jimmy Nelson enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Acuna digs in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, and even 30 home runs on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To third. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Popped him up. Smoltz has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Johnny.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, John Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Gary.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Flowers, a native of Georgia. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone! So a two-run homer down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Into the box now, John Smoltz. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Dylan Floro is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Nick Marchakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Marchakis is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Hit to short. And there's one down now.
Now batter, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Striding in, Chipper Jones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The center fielder of the 13th.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Into center field, line drive base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting loved.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
At the plate now, Gary Sheffield, as he hits one on a line to left field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers, fouled off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the pitcher, John.
Ready for another chance? John Smoltz. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Braves lead this one 14-0. Next up is Max Muncie. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Standing in, Kike Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
To the plate now, Dylan Floro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Chipper's got it, 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for L.A., but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it, and he's out on the tag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Riding in once again, Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Freddie Freeman as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves on top, 15-0. Now at the plate, Seeger. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Smokey.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Betts is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mookie Betts goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
So stepping in, Gary Sheffield, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So here now is the pitcher, John Smoltz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Nick Marchakis, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves lead it 17-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Johnny Bench. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
That's down.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Sheffield backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. And he hits it hard to the right side. Swanson picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. And there it is, 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number.
Trinan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He's set. Here it comes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now here's the pitch. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
At the plate now, Gary Sheffield. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. Line toward the gap in left center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Braves lead this one 19-0. Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here it comes on 0-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. No runs, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Smoltz. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Cody Sullivan is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dansby Swanson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
In now, Nick Marchakis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Luke Jackson It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Luke Jackson.
Stepping in, Corey Seeger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Here we go. Hey. 0-2.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 16 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 392 of his career. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball on.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 19-2. Chipper Jones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And Jones is in there safely to score the run.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Don't let him score!
And this will be fouled away. High and deep to right. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Betts. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And there's out number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Luke Jackson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fred McGriff will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fred McGriff.
1-0 skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Max Muncie. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
A.J. Pollock will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pollock, a 32-year-old veteran, he was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to go down swinging there. A.J. Pollock goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First offering on its way. Justin Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1 and they remain well behind. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dansby Swanson. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Popped up. Muncie is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Nick Marchakis. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. In now, Chipper Jones. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And now a pitch on the way. This is pulled into right. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. But you can forgive him as they... Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Jones is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sean Newcomb enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He went deep last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1 the count. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will put this one away. And the Braves go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak. 23-2 in tonight's game. The Braves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. John Smoltz hangs win number 11 on his line, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Walker Buehler was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, odds fell out, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.